Hello to all. This video is for those who are seeking work permit in Canada, and this is the fastest process ever to get the work permit. If you're interested, stick around. If you are here first time, then welcome. I'm here to update you about Canada and all about Canada immigration news. All information shared here is from Government of Canada site. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe my channel to get latest updates. Now let's start it. Today I will discuss about Global Talent Stream. This is one of the stream with the help of which you can get a work permit within 2 weeks. This process is to help Canadian employer who are looking to hire foreign worker on temporary basis. If you belong to science, technology, engineering or mathematics streams, then yes, you can apply under this program. The whole process will take 10 to 15 days only. This program was basically started on 2017 for 2 years as a pilot program, and after, because of its success and of its popularity, it is still going on. Now let's discuss about its categories. Category A and Category B. If you are a researcher or a scientist, then you fall under Category A. If you have did a lot of work in your area of interest and got achievements and success, then you fall under Category A. Category B is basically for the programmers, computer technicians, digital media, visual artists, etc. For Category B, there are basically number of NOC codes. If you fall in any one of these NOC codes, then you fall under Category B. Let me show you the government site for these codes. Here is a list for global talent occupations for Category B of the Global Talent Stream as of July 2019. So a global talent occupations list. National occupations classification codes are mentioned, occupation, then the minimum wage requirement annually as well as hourly rate of minimum wage requirement. So NOC code 0213, that is computer and information system managers, 2147 for computer engineers, then 2161 is there, which is for mathematicians and stats, 2171 for information systems analysts and consultants, 2172 for database analysts and data administrators, 2173 for software engineers and designers, 2174 for computer programmers and interactive media developers, 2175 web designers and developers, 2281 computer network technicians, and 2283 is there. So you can check this table. If you fall in any one of these NOC code, then yes, you can apply under Global Talent Stream. If you have experience, knowledge and fall under these NOC codes, then you can apply for work permit under Global Talent Stream. Now what are the program requirements? Most important thing to understand that this is a employer driven program. Employer must participate in the designated Global Talent Streams, and employer has to pay $1,000 per applicant. Employer has to prove that they are not getting a talent from Canada That's why they are hiring you from foreign country. But in this LMIA is not the same as the typical LMIA. I will tell you about the difference in between Global Talent Stream LMIA and a typical LMIA. But first, let's discuss about the eligibility for candidates. As said in Category A, that Category A is for researchers and for scientists, and Category B is for programmers, visual designers, digital media, computer technicians, etc. as I showed you on the Canada site. So how this process work? First of all, employer has to be eligible to participate in this program. Employer should be there in the designated Global Talent Stream list. When they find the employee or candidate, they have to file LMIA. Now this LMIA is different than typical LMIA, as I told you earlier. This GTS LMIA can take 10 to 15 days, but a typical LMIA that does not take 10 to 15 days, that goes longer. So in this GTS LMIA, everything is waived, like satisfying to the government that they fail to get the required talent from within Canada through online portals as well as through advertising on the newspaper. That all thing goes under the typical LMIA, but it is not come under Global Talent Stream LMIA. This is the most important and a crucial thing to understand. So once the employer get the required employee or candidate, they will file the work permit based on LMIA. Now work permit comes under two things. You can apply work permit either paper or online. Again, if paper based work permit is going, then it will take 2 to 3 months, and online it will take just 10 to 15 days. So the whole process, that is LMIA plus work permit, that will take 1 month. 10 to 15 days for LMIA and 10 to 15 days for work permit. Global Talent Stream is a program where employer hire the high skilled worker on temporary basis. So if the employer is hiring you for 30 days out of 12 months, then no work permit is required. This is the exception in Global Talent Stream program. If the employer is hiring for a longer time, that is maybe for 1 year, then yes, work permit is required, which you will get within 2 weeks. So this is a simple process and a simple way, or I can say a fastest way to get the work permit for Canada. I hope this video helped you if you are looking for a job in Canada under Global Talent Stream. In the coming videos, I will show you how to create a resume as well as a cover letter so that you get selected by Canadian employer. And I just want to add one more thing. If you have an employer who is designated for Global Talent Stream, then your process is much faster. Just 15 days for LMIA and 15 days for work permit. The whole process will complete within a month. I hope you get valuable information from this video. If you like it, then please hit the like button and consider subscribing my channel.